So originally I was not going to do a question 8, but then I was looking at this question. I was like, yeah, you know what? I may as well just go ahead and do it so that everyone can get it correctly. So this is what I would do, and I'm going to do it step by step, very slowly. So first, I recognize that there's a number in front of the parentheses, and that's nothing else we can do inside the parentheses. There are no like terms. 4 and 3x, they're not like terms. We cannot combine them together. So we're just gonna go ahead and distribute the -2. Okay, and on the right hand side, we also see a number, the number 6 sitting right in front of the parentheses. We will go ahead and distribute them too as well. So let's go ahead, focus on the left. We say -2 times 4 is -8. And then now, whenever you see a minus sign, you just have to be extra cautious. And that's not just for algebra 2. It's like for everything, like from now to pre-calc to calculus. Like whenever you see a minus, just be extra cautious because you may have to deal with some sign changes. Okay, plus is good, minus, be cautious. And -2 times -3x, it is positive 6x. -7. On the right hand side, we have 6x plus 6. So on the left hand side, we already could combine some like terms because we can see that the -8 and -7, they are both constants, so they can combine together and become -15. Okay, and again, if you have trouble doing some subtraction with negative numbers, go ahead, do a number line just to visualize it. So if you're subtracting 7, you are going to the left for 7 units. Okay, so 6x minus 15 is equal to 6x plus 6. So we have something that is quite strange. How come we have 6x on both sides? Like if we want to if we want to combine like terms, we'll say, let's go ahead and subtract 6x on both sides, right? Go ahead, subtract 6x on both sides. And what we will have is -15. It's equal to 6. Wow. We don't have the x anymore. What's happening here? Well, what's happening here is to evaluate this statement. Is -15 equals to 6? And we say, it's not. So that is absolutely false. That's not true. -15 does not equal to 6. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? That means whatever you put in for x, you would have -15 equals to 6. And that is not even true. So do we have a solution? Now, remember in class, I kept asking you guys, what is the meaning of solution? Now, and let me just go ahead and write it one more time. Solution is the value or values that makes a statement true. But do we have any x values that could make this statement true? None. So we will say, hey, there's no solution right here. You can just put this symbol, and if you want to write down no solution, that's fine too. Okay, so that's nothing we can do here. X cannot be anything to make the statement true. This statement is going to be forever false. -15 does not equal to 6, but since we are seeing negative equals to 6, that is a false statement. So in this case, we have no solution. So that's how you're going to encounter the situations where the x, it's gone from the equation, okay, and you just evaluate the final statement. Is it a true statement? If it's not true, no solution. Okay, no solution right there. Okay, all right, so that's it. All right, that's it. Now actually, let me give you an extra. Let me give you some extra right here. Now, what if, just a huge what if. Okay, let me just write down what if. Okay, you have something like 6x minus 6x plus 5, and then 6x plus 5, for example. And you say, well, let's go ahead and let's combine like terms by subtracting 6x on both sides. And so you ended up with 5 equals to 5. Okay, so what happens if this is the case? If you have the number on the left equals to the number on the right. So we say, hey, this is a true statement. This is lovely. This is true. And what does it mean when it's true? Well, when we talk about the solution, right? Solution is whatever the value or values that makes a statement true. So in this case, that means, hey, guys, whatever you put in for x, this statement will be true. So for this circumstance, or for this situation, we will say, oh, you know what? X is equal to all real numbers. Okay, if you want to express this in interval notation, it is from negative infinity to infinity. Make sure you use parentheses on both sides because we don't know what infinity is, so we use parentheses to include those values. Okay, so from negative infinity to infinity. So x is all real numbers. Okay, for set notation, you may do this, or you may do something like this. Okay, both are accepted. So that's it. So at the end, so please make sure that you are not just thinking about answers. We are finding solutions. So when we find solutions, we are trying to find something that makes a statement true. So that's how you make a statement true. Okay, so that's it.